This is an 8-year-old frozen Twinkie that I preserved at the age of 12. And we're gonna eat it. If you were alive in 2012, you may have remembered the famous snack cake company Hostess announcing that they were going out of business. This was devastating for so many people at the time, myself included. I mean, I was this 12-year-old kid who had practically no friends, people didn't want to be around me, I was this chubby kid, and you know what made me happy? Snack cakes. And I'm not even joking, oh, is this so embarrassing. When I was a 12-year-old kid, I went to the extent of buying snack cakes and just hiding them under my bed, all for my brother to come in and pull open my drawer to find all of these snack cakes. I didn't even have a reason for it. It was just like, this is my secret stash of snack cakes that no one's gonna know about. And then, you know, one day my mom's putting laundry away and opens a drawer and sees tons of snack cakes. She's like, what is wrong with my son? Is this an addiction we need to talk about? Back to Hostess going out of business. For a 12-year-old kid finding out this news, it's very scary. You know, you think, what am I going to do? How am I going to live the rest of my life knowing that Hostess is going out of business? How am I'll have nothing to eat. So this is where it gets intense. I then go to the store with my dad and buy every single snack cake, every Hostess product there is on the shelf, and I just buy it and I brought them home. And this big brain in here decided to take one box of Twinkies and just put them all in the freezer. So I lined up all these Twinkies in the freezer because I thought, you know, they're gone forever. I might as well preserve them, you know, someday give one to my kids and be like, this is what a Twinkie was. This was a very popular delicacy here in America, and they're no longer available, and you get to have one because your dad froze one when he was 12. Just to show you, I'm not kidding. I look so insane. I saved the boxes from 2012. I have a Zingers box. I have a Blueberry Mini Muffins box. I have a Twinkies box. I have another Twinkies box. You know, I thought this was going to be worth something. I thought someone was going to spend money on these Hostess boxes because they're no longer available. This is what my 12-year-old stupid brain is thinking, that if I save these boxes and preserve them, I will make money on them. And as we all know, Hostess opened back up just a few years later, and we kind of went back to our normal life. You can go into a store, you can buy any Hostess product you want, and it was all back to normal. But guess who forgot to take those Twinkies out of their freezer from 2012? This guy. And guess who's going to be eating an 8-year-old Twinkie? This guy. Just to show you guys that I'm not messing around with you, right down here we see Best Buy, December 12th. And if we flip this box over, right here, you can see 2012. Okay, and as we can see, this is an 8-year-old frozen Twinkie that I preserved at the age of 12. And we're gonna eat it. Okay, so we're in the kitchen. We have our Twinkie that has been in the freezer for 8 years. And I don't know how I want to go about the defrosting process. I don't know if I just want to let it sit out. I don't know if I want to just put it in the microwave for like 2 seconds just to speed up things. You know, rumor has it these things never go bad, and we're going to figure that out today. Is an 8-year-old Twinkie as good as it was when we froze it 8 years ago, or is it disgusting? It's starting to shed. Like, I'm excited to take it out of this packaging so you guys can see. But it's like shedding, like the skin, it's so weird looking. Okay, I never make videos of this, like POV of food, but this is history right now, so we have to. And I want you to all experience what this thing looks like. So we're gonna go ahead. I kinda wanna smell it. It still smells like Twinkie. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it out. A baby being born. Ew. It's like so slimy. Look at that. This thing has had a long life. Look how it's, see what I mean, how it's like peeling? It's like freezer burnt just a bit. Now we're just gonna let this thing sit out for an hour and then we're gonna try it. The one thing that is extremely different is usually these things leave off a very powerful, sweet smell that's like, wow, that thing is very, very filled with preservatives to make it smell like that. And I mean, it has the smell, but it's not really there. It's kind of bland in a way, and I mean, I kind of expected that from an 8-year-old frozen Twinkie. So, let's dig in. Oh, it's like stuck to the plate. Ew, it left off skin. Look at that. 8-year-old Twinkie. Here we go. It tastes the exact same. This thing has lost absolutely no taste in 8 years. This thing has been in the freezer for 8 years, and it tastes the exact same. Look, it's still creamy. It just kind of looks like it aged a bit. I've been waiting so long to make this video. And I wasn't expecting this at all. I was expecting like, oh my god, it tastes like pure ass, but it's like good. Okay, but like on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give that thing like an 8. Like that thing just tastes the exact same. It's just a little bit more flaky and a little aged. But I gotta give it credit. The preservatives in that thing did its job. They kept it alive for 8 years if there's ever an apocalypse. Put Hostess products in your freezer. Well, that's all for today's video. I mean, I've been waiting so long to make that video. I just never knew when the right time was. Who knows? It could get thrown out. A lot of the Twinkies over the years have been thrown out of the freezer, but we kind of just kept one as a joke. And I didn't really think I'd eat it, but I did eat it. So, yeah. If you enjoyed today's video, feel free to give it a thumbs up down below. That helps a lot. If you want to see more videos on this channel and you want to stick around with me, feel free to subscribe. It's free. Just click the little button. Easy enough. And that's all for today's video. Hopefully I don't get sick, and I'll see you next time, whenever next time is.